Could Texas be your safe state in the zombie apocalypse? This is the ultimate zombie apocalypse survival ranking of US states, and today you will discover if this is the state you should be in when the zombie virus starts. We will analyze 5 parameters, which will score 2 points each. The total sum will give the grade to the state, which will be used to make the ranking. It took me a lot to make this video. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and like the video. Texas, with a sharp eye for population density. With a total population of over 29 million as of the latest census data, Texas is a behemoth in terms of sheer numbers. In terms of population distribution, Texas showcases a diverse landscape. While major urban centers like Houston, Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio are bustling hubs teeming with humanity, there are also vast expanses of sparsely populated rural regions spread throughout the state, with urban centers are likely to face greater concentrations of zombies and competition for resources, while rural areas may offer more seclusion but fewer infrastructure and defense resources. The urban centers versus rural areas comparison in Texas reveals a tale of two worlds. In urban centers, the high population density means a higher concentration of potential allies and resources, but also an increased risk of encountering zombies and facing infrastructural challenges. On the other hand, rural areas offer the allure of isolation and potentially easier defense against the undead, but may lack the amenities and infrastructure necessary for long-term survival. As of the latest available data, the population density of Texas is approximately 41.9 people per square kilometer or 109 people per square mile. This figure provides a measure of the average number of individuals residing within each square kilometer of land area in the state. However, it's important to note that population density can vary significantly across different regions within Texas, with densely populated urban areas typically having much higher densities compared to rural and remote areas. As much as I like Texas, I can't give it more than 0.5 out of 2 for population, since it is the second most populated state, but the population is quite concentrated, so you may have a chance. When analyzing Texas's climate, one encounters a diverse range of conditions across its vast expanse. The state experiences a variety of climates, ranging from arid desert conditions in the west to humid subtropical climates in the east. Summers are typically hot and dry, with temperatures frequently soaring above 100 degrees F, 38 degrees C in many regions, while winters tend to be mild, with occasional cold snaps bringing freezing temperatures. Precipitation varies significantly across the state, with some areas receiving ample rainfall, especially in the eastern regions, while others, particularly in the west, experience frequent droughts. In terms of geographic features, Texas boasts a diverse landscape encompassing mountains, rivers, coastlines, and deserts. The state's major geographic features include the rugged terrain of the Guadalupe and Davis Mountains in the west, the expansive plains of the Panhandle region, the meandering rivers such as the Rio Grande and the Colorado River. These features can influence defense strategies and mobility during a zombie apocalypse. For the climate and geography parameter, I would give the analysis of Texas a score of 1.2 out of 2. When evaluating Texas's infrastructure, one must first consider its transportation networks. The state boasts an extensive network of roads, highways, railways, airports, and ports, facilitating the movement of goods and people both within the state and across state lines. And this precisely does not benefit Texas at all, since seeing so many connections with the outside of all kinds facilitates the transmission of zombies, making the danger increase exponentially. Texas's reliance on electricity, water, and gas for its day-to-day operations makes the resilience of its infrastructure crucial for survival during a zombie apocalypse. The state's power grid, while robust, has faced challenges in recent years, including blackouts caused by extreme weather events and infrastructure failures. Furthermore, the vulnerability of critical infrastructure to zombie attacks, sabotage, or system failures poses a significant risk to survivors. However, Texas's abundance of natural resources, including wind and solar energy, presents opportunities for alternative energy sources and off-grid solutions that could sustain survivors in the event of power outages or infrastructure damage. For this reason, the ability to maintain civilization in Texas, thanks to the use of natural resources, does raise its grade. For the infrastructure parameter, I would give Texas a score of 1 out of 2. Despite the advantages of being able to make Texas self-sufficient, the large number of connections with the outside world makes this state very vulnerable to the expansion of the zombie virus. When calculating Texas's score for guns per capita, we need to consider the state's gun ownership rate relative to its population size. According to recent data, Texas has one of the highest rates of gun ownership in the United States, with approximately 35.7% of adults owning firearms. Whether it's hunting rifles, shotguns, or handguns, Texans are known for their love of firearms, and it's not uncommon to find well-stocked gun stores and shooting ranges throughout the state. Taking into account Texas's high rate of gun ownership and the sheer number of guns per capita, it's clear that the state deserves a high score for this parameter. But if we compare it with other states, we see that in percentage it is not as much as it may seem, but due to its large population, I give it a score of 1.75 out of 2. In analyzing Texas's proximity to military installations, it's crucial to consider the exact number and strategic importance of these facilities within the state. Texas is home to a significant number of military installations, including Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine Corps bases, as well as National Guard facilities. As of the most recent data, Texas hosts a total of 24 major military installations. The presence of these military installations provides several advantages for survivors during a zombie apocalypse. Firstly, they offer access to trained personnel, equipment, and resources that can aid in defense, reconnaissance, and medical support. Additionally, these bases often have fortified structures and advanced security measures in place, making them potential safe havens or strategic retreats for survivors seeking refuge from the undead. Considering the significant number and strategic importance of military installations in Texas, the state earns a high score for proximity to military installations. With 24 major installations scattered throughout the state, Texas is well positioned to leverage the resources and expertise of the military in its fight against the zombie horde, earning a score of 1.8 out of 2 for this parameter just because there are more in California and Virginia. If we add these 5 parameters, we get a total result of 6.25 out of 10 for the state of Texas. Maybe it's not the grade you expected, but being as objective as possible, this is what I got. I'd like to know your opinion in the comments. Leave me in the comments what state you want to be next. I'll do the one with the most likes. Thanks for watching.